My name's Charmaine. I've been coming to LCiL for between 2 and 3 years now, certainly. I've participated in various workshops and seminars and courses. I've gained a couple of certificates as well through LCiL, and it's been really, really helpful and focusing for me to be part of that. So today I just really want to be part of promoting it to the wider public in case there's other people out there that could benefit from the services LCiL provide. A few years ago I had a bit of a dip with my mental health that went quite poor, and I was struggling to get back to myself again. So that's really what led me to look at what services were out there in the community, my local community, the Edinburgh community, or wider if need be. Thankfully, I found some good charitable organisations that were able to help, and LCiL is probably the most prominent one that I've used. At the start of becoming unwell, my mental health deteriorating, my doctor signposted me to Health in Mind being the main one, or the NHS themselves being the main ones. But from there it was quite difficult to find help and support. Obviously there's notice boards and things like that, but if you don't know what you're searching for, it's quite hard to know what it's called in order to find it. So it was a bit of fate and destiny in there, and just being in the right place at the right time, taking that first step to making my mental health better, led me on to finding more support that was out there. Some of it is unsuitable for me personally, along the lines of self-directed support. Some of it was not suitable for me, but thankfully I found help and support that was suitable, and I haven't looked back. Well, getting the right support is really important to me, but what's more important to me is not being left without the right support. To not have the right support is frightening and terrifying and frustrating, and can cause a lot of negative emotion like anger, and then nobody responds to you and you feel more isolated and you've got a steeper hill to climb. So it's really important to get the right support and the right information. There is always going to be an element of trial and error and sorting out the wheat from the chaff, but on the main, to be getting the right support and to have the freedom to explore the support that you need at the pace you need it, from the sources that you want to obtain it from, that's really, really important. Another key message of obtaining the right support is to not rule anything out and to be open-minded. Your support may come in the form of something that you would have always, I don't know, poo-pooed or thought was a bit abstract, or, not for you, but actually just give it a go. Anything that you think might help, give it a go. I love being a PA to somebody that's directing their own support. I find it entertaining. I find it liberating, not only for me being part of it, but liberating for the person who I'm working for themselves. Two heads are better than one. Sometimes we work out problems that they face together. Sometimes they work it out on their own and I merely follow instruction. It's great, every day is different. I love being a PA. I love being able to make somebody sort of follow their path, fulfill their own wants and desires, and to be able to facilitate that for somebody is really rewarding. Before attending groups and workshops at LCiL, I wasn't really sure what a PA was, and I think I would have assumed that being a PA would have meant medical qualifications and things like that I wouldn't have been qualified for. So I'm thrilled to be a PA. All those principles are there with the job that I have, with the employer that I have. My employer is able to collaborate with me or anybody else for that matter. The dignity has to be there where I feel that, you know, he's maybe come off a phone call that's not provided that dignity, or encountered something out in the general public that's not encountered that dignity. You know, it's something that we can talk about at that moment or talk about later in the day, think about how we might handle it differently next time. So they're all valid, and they're all there, and they're a really good guide to go by. If anybody was thinking of becoming a PA, I would encourage that. The fact is that you can be working completely different days of the week, different times of the day. You may get a shift pattern. You can work full-time, part-time. You can get a shift pattern that suits your lifestyle and suits what commitments you have in your lifestyle. There's always going to be a client out there, an employer out there who needs somebody for that part of the day that you're free. So it's definitely worth looking into, because it's so rewarding, and you really do finish every day's work knowing that you made a difference, not just thinking you made a difference. You know you made a difference.